We're in the midst of hurricane season, but a move by the federal government may make it harder for our meteorologists to tell you when a storm is coming and how intense it may be. The Department of Defense sent a memo to NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, letting them know that a microwave satellite is going to be going dark by the end of the month, and that satellite will not be processing any more data to send to meteorologists. Now, what is a microwave satellite? I have no idea. So I went to our experts, our chief meteorologist, Chris Franklin, and he says this microwave satellite is really good at cutting through the atmosphere.
Usually helps us when these storms are way off in the central Atlantic, long before we're sending the hurricane hunters out in it.
Now, why are they turning the satellite off? Well, the Department of Defense hasn't given us an answer. I reached out to them, but we haven't yet heard back. But the meteorologists I spoke to, including Chris Franklin, tell us that it might be because the system is old and upgrading it could pose threats to our national security. So, of course, the Department of Defense doesn't want to do that. But what happens now? Well, the more data meteorologists have, the better forecasts they can provide you guys. And of course, we want our forecasts to be as accurate as possible so we can prepare, especially if a hurricane is coming. But don't worry. Chris Franklin and some other meteorologists say there's other satellites and data avenues that we can use and gather so we can have accurate forecasts. But of course, they're not going to be upset if more data is available. Plus, the Space Force posted an article back in April saying they are working on a microwave satellite themselves. It's unclear when that will be online, but it could be not long before we get something similar to that microwave satellite by the Department of Defense back online. So it's not a huge point of concern, but of course, we want to keep you guys as safe as possible.